done this before, so I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm going to try to be funny for you guys for a little bit.
Woo!
Everything else is only 7 minutes. How
Do
about
that shit.
So, a lot of people think I'm white, which I don't blame them. If I went outside and fell in the snow, people would just assume somebody lost a flannel on. But I'm actually Puerto Rican, which most people respond to me with, don't lie. But being in that position allows me to witness racism in a very funny way. It allows me to view it as a white person without any risk. So one thing I've noticed most about anybody that's racist is that they'll never admit they're actually racist. They'll always come up with anything to say, absolutely anything at all. They will never admit they're racist. It can be anything. You can walk up to a guy and be like, hey, I hate Jews. That's racist, man. He's like, me? No, not at all. It couldn't be. Not at all. But I work at a gas station, and so there were a couple times where people have come up to me and said this completely casually, and it always shocks me. Always come up to me and they'll say, I'm so happy to see a white person working at a gas station. Really? That's what you say casually to somebody after you just bought cigarettes? Just, thank God, white power. Insane. Like I said, I work at a gas station. It's really nice. A couple things bother me about that, which I'm sure some of you have done this, I'm sure. Something doesn't ring up, promise you, everyone in here said at least once. Oh, it must be free. Like I've never fucking heard it before. Like that's the first time anybody's ever said that to me. Like I'm just gonna go, yes, you've cracked the code. Finally, somebody knows. But I'm gonna tell you guys about one of the greatest things that's ever happened to me. One of the worst, really. I worked at my gas station. An old guy came in, and after the transaction was all said and done, he asked me, real polite, like, hey, do you want to see my pride and joy? Sure. Being a nice person I am, but I'm expecting him to show me a picture of his wife, a picture of his kids, maybe a car, normal stuff people get happy about. But instead, he reaches into his pocket real slow, maintaining eye contact with me, and pulls out a picture of 2 bottles. And I go to analyze this, and I realize it's a picture of fucking cleaning supplies. It's a bottle of Pride furniture polish and a bottle of Joy dish detergent. And as I'm processing this, I now realize that he, while staring at me, is laughing his ass off. And I'm dumbfounded by this. But what shocked me the most is that this guy carries this picture in his pocket all the time. Just to show it to people, to fuck with them, and then laugh at them. What is it? Alright. I like to throw a lot of parties. Keeps life interesting, get drunk, have fun with friends, listen to a lot of music. It's a good time. But what I hate is that one guy that always has to show up to your parties, that one-uppy guy that always, no matter what you do, has to one-up any of your stories. Really, you'd be talking to one of your friends. Be like, hey man, how's everything going? He's like, yeah man, life's going great. I just bought a new apartment, everything's awesome. I don't gotta pay rent on it either. Like, oh man, that's great. All of a sudden, this asshole comes in. Hi, I'm Charles. I just bought a new beach house in Virginia. Oh, I'm so much better than you. You fucking serious? 10 minutes later, you're talking to a completely different friend. They're crying on your shoulders like, I had to sell my car because I can't pay rent, man. I'm such a failure. Out comes Charlie. Oh, I just had to sell one of my kidneys and half a liver to settle Russian gambling debts. Oh, I have it so much worse than you. You fucking serious, dude? Do you have anything better to do? No. Open you, bitch. My favorite thing about throwing parties, my favorite thing in the whole wide world, is the morning after. Wake up, you realize you got puke on you, your house all crusty, you still have your shoes on, you don't know what's wrong. Wake up, you go with your friends, gather all around in that weird circle, smoking cigarettes or keep drinking, depending on how exciting your parties are. And it's a beautiful conversation. It's like, yeah, man, you got way too fucked up last night. I think Bill puked on Amy. Yeah, Tom killed the guy. Lost the game of beer pong and just snapped, ran off into the woods. Oh shit, man, really? Yeah. Didn't get that far in for fear of the woods themselves. Cops didn't even have to search that long to find them. It's like, oh man, that's crazy. It's like, yeah, I got a call from him this morning. He's crying. He asked us to make his bail. Said there was some old guy in there who kept putting his hands in his pockets, asking me if I wanted to see his pride and joy. This is going on better than I thought it would. All right. Yeah, everybody in here know where Price Right is? Down on Dixwell by the Hess Station? Everybody knows, right? I know we got a bunch of out-of-towners. Nobody lives near New Haven. All right, cool. I'm sorry, it's a save lot. I think I heard somebody say it. You guys are like autocorrect. Thank you. Save lot. I used to live down by that. I went in there one night. This is the last time I ever went to that save lot. It's a good reason.